In the occupied West Bank this past week, American journalist Jasper Nathaniel encountered Israeli settlers on the rampage, backed up by the Israeli military, in the Palestinian town of Tormosaya. He documented the kind of Israeli settler violence that has become routine in the occupied territories. The difference this time was that he caught it all on camera. The American journalist was accompanying Palestinian farmers during their annual olive harvest. He says Israeli soldiers directed them to take a route that led them directly into a settler ambush. As they were getting chased, Nathaniel captured the moment one of these Israeli settlers attacked an elderly Palestinian woman, repeatedly bludgeoning her, even as she lay on the ground, defenseless.
What that image doesn't capture is just how chaotic this scene behind that was. We saw him knock her unconscious, and then by the time we caught up to them, he was standing over her and he had already struck her several more times. I remember then thinking, this is the ugly face of what the state of Israel has become. Nobody is safe from the settlers. They can steal land, they can steal homes, they can beat people, they can kill people.
Across the occupied West Bank, Israeli authorities have tightened the screws on journalists. They face harassment, arrest, violence, and restrictions on their movements. Given this was how an American journalist was treated, one can imagine what the reality is like for Palestinians. Nathaniel says that what happened in the days after demonstrates a pattern. Initially, the Israelis do some damage control, followed by impunity for the settlers involved.
After I caught that incident on camera and it was seen by a lot of people around the world, the next day they had a peaceful harvest and the soldiers were there protecting the farmers. It was very clear that it was a PR crisis that they were trying to solve. In fact, the soldiers told me as much, that it made them look very bad and they were unhappy about it. And then the next day, they were kicking journalists and activists out of the olive fields, getting rid of people who can document it, just like they have done in Gaza, where they've been systematically killing journalists. And I think you don't have to be a genius to trace those events.
We've seen this playbook before. The Israeli military trying to save face after it gets caught out, before going back to business as usual. What set this attack apart? There was an American journalist there to report on it, forcing the Israeli authorities to own up to it.